No, I don't think so. I think that's just for the sprint competition.
These are just for the sprint competition.
I saw
we're going to modify that 100%.
I saw that earlier on. I was going to read it out, but that's just for the sprint. Do we have...
we're going to get you an updated medal table.
I'm looking for our main man, Hoi Shan Kwan, for an updated overall medal table, which because I looked at that earlier on, and that is just for the sprint, I think. Here we go.
In 3 minutes, the start of the junior men's final, we have Mark Simoncelli from Mallorca, Spain, in lane number 1. Also from Mallorca, Spain, Luis Perotti in lane number 2. From Japan, Kotaro Miyahira, lane number 3. In lane number 4, Ivan Puente, also from Spain. We have 6 Spanish
in this.
SUP racers.
Spanish
Sergio Cantoral, the pre-race, or one of the pre-race favorites from Alicante, Spain. Here's a Quinn Piritz from New Zealand.
Better get a haircut, Quinn. That hair's looking a bit bushy on top, by the way.
Vaik Gayu from France. He was a silver medalist in this discipline last year. Here's a Joan Garcia from Spain. Pretty impressive in the previous race. Now looking serious.
Penny for your thoughts,
Ivan Frutos from Spain, from Alicante as well.
Getting philosophical.
Here's Shimazu Nariakira, the Japanese, in lane number 10. From France, Simon Ackermann. And from Greece, lane number 12, Nikolaos Malekakis, who's got the Blackfish Infinity board.
There is the modern day Spanish Armada out there in this race, isn't there? 6 athletes representing Spain. But I'm tipping, and I don't want all our Spanish fans to turn on me just here, but I'm tipping that the gold will either go to New Zealand or France.
Well, have you thought about Sergio Cantoral from Spain?
He's
the defending champion in technical racing, and he was very impressive in his previous race.
Of course I thought it through. Anyone who's been listening to the commentary over the last 5 days would know that I think through everything I say.
100%.
100%. There's nothing I say that has not been carefully thought through. Perish the thought that I would just shoot off from the gob and say something ridiculous.
Even the James Bond quotes?
I was spot on with that too, by the way. A lot of people stopping me on the streets of Pattaya last night and nominating their favourite James Bond characters. It was, I couldn't even walk. I was going to go for a long way away for dinner, but after about 200 yards of people just stopping to me and just shouting random James Bond slogans at me and singing theme songs from famous James Bond movies, I just had to stop and got some chicken nuggets and went back to my room.
All right, 1 minute away from the big final for the junior men's in the technical race event here in Jomtien Beach, Pattaya, Thailand. Some big names in the middle of your screen. Sergio Cantoral, that's the tall, dark-haired athlete wearing a black hat. Next to the NSP board, Quinn Piritz from New Zealand is the blonde athlete. In the middle, Vaik Gayu next to the Sonova board, wearing a black hat as well. It says Blackfish. That's the name of the sponsor, paddle sponsor, Blackfish. And good look at the crowd there. Daniel Pares, the new world champion. Olivier Gayu is there on the left-hand side. That's Vaik's dad. That was him on the left-hand side. Just a few seconds away from the start.
And just check out the palm trees in the background. That gives you an idea of the wind. There's not any wind to speak of, but as we've been noticing, there's quite a big swell building up out there on the water now, which is, for these young guys, it's going to add another challenging element to what is already a very challenging 1 kilometre race. 2 laps, 1 portage. Whoo, what do you think? What do you think, Rob? We haven't heard from you, my friend.
I think it's exciting to see how the wind plays a role, not on the shore, but it plays a role on those outside cans, being an offshore wind. as you see these guys, they get started, and it's a little more calm in the beginning, and by the time they get out to that second and fourth can, you can see that wind really pick up, and it's playing a role in those pivot turns as they're trying to get around those buoys. Okay, we got 1 minute to the start for these guys, and again, what a gorgeous backdrop we have in Pattaya here. The hotel on the right is the Grand Hotel, and it is so fun watching 900 plus paddlers all around watching paddleboard gear. It doesn't happen that often where you can feel like you're part of your own tribe with that many individuals wearing the gear that you love.
Don't forget, if you are in the neighborhood, floor 17 is where all the parties happening tonight. Floor 17. What room number are you again?
1701.
What?
1701.
1771.
1701. So
1701.
17th floor.
That's his fake room. So if you go knocking on that door and somebody's not there, you'll know.
I call it the dungeon.
Yeah.
All right, we are ready for a junior men's technical race final here in Pattaya, Thailand. Queen Pirit
Here we go.
has got a good
Well, we noticed Vaik
time
Guru
reaction there.
He missed the start in the
Oh,
semi-final.
man, look at
but
that.
Not here. He hasn't missed the start.
So Vaik is in the mix, though. A better
Look at
start than
Vaik's
previously, but
cadence
is
right
at the
there.
back.
Woo!
Sergio Cantoral is in the lead, though. Ivan De Frutos in second or third, along with Shimazu Nariakira. But coming from the outside on the right-hand side of your screen, that's Nikolaos Malekakis from Greece, now taking the second spot. Malekakis, that's the surprise of this final. An initial surprise by the Greek, Ivan
packed.
Frutos.
It's congested
Is
back
now
there.
second. Malekakis goes down and goes from second to fifth or sixth. Ivan Frutos trying to keep his balance next to Shimazu Nariakira, now in second or third place, who is going strong on the outside. I think that is Luis Perotti from Mallorca, Spain, now in second. So many moving and shaking already.
I cannot even imagine what's going to happen at the second can right
I
here.
can tell you what's going to happen.
You've got
Wait for
11
it.
all coming
Mark
in at once.
Simoncelli making a move on the inside there for third position next to Ivan Frutos in fourth place right now, pushing Nariakira, the Japanese, in fifth place.
Is that Guru that's gone in? I think he's gone in at the back of the field now.
Yep.
Voit Guru has gone into the water. He didn't spend any time, though. He's back up and on it again.
And in at the front, Sergio Cantola, just like in his semi-final, pushing himself to the front pretty early. Luis Perotti, also from Spain, in second position. He's got that Cheetah board by NSP. Two starboards in the chase. That is Ivan Frutos and Simoncelli. We've got four Spaniards at the front of the junior race. I think the Spanish Tormenta is back, ladies and gentlemen.
The Spanish Armada is in full sail, but where is our Frenchman? Where is our Kiwi? I can tell you, I can't see Quinn.
Man, these kids
Vaik Gayu now making a move on the inside of that buoy.
These kids are fierce.
Stuck with his leash. He's actually
Oh no! What's happened?
he grabbed Mark Simoncelli's leash,
Oh,
and they are
no.
now fighting for the fourth place. Nariakira, I think, did manage to make the most of that
What
that
happened
mistake.
there? His leash got over the back of the paddleboard next to him, did it? I think.
I think his paddle went between the leash and the board of Mark Simoncelli's board, basically. So who have we got now? We have Sergio Cantoral still in first place, Luis Perotti in second place. We have the Japanese Nariakira in third, but look at that move by Vaik Gayu on the outside, going from fifth to third now. Sergio Cantoral in the lead with a pretty strong lead now over another Spaniard, Luis Perotti in second. We have the Japanese Nariakira in third. Vaik Gayu now hitting the water. Vaik is going to make a move pretty soon, but look who's coming strong on the outside on the starboard. That's Ivan Frutos trying to get some clean waters on his left hand side. That's on the right of your screen.
I tell you what, they are lining up to have a charge at this leader. So if he thought he had this race locked away, if he took a sneaky look over his shoulder right now, he's going to see four blokes who are lining up to make a big charge. This race is far from over.
It is far from over with Luis Perotti in second, about 15 to 20 meters behind Sergio Cantoral in the lead. Actually, a bit more than that now. Who is going to be able to challenge Sergio Cantoral, the defending champion in the technical race event from last year? We've got Luis Perotti in second, but Naya Kira pushing hard, as well as Vai Gayu on that son of a board, currently sitting in fourth place.
What a difference watching this junior race and seeing this entire group on the second lap all right next to each other, all bottled up on almost every one of these buoy turns here.
Vai Gayu now making his move into third position. That's a very good turn there by Vai Gayu, who's just sitting behind Luis Perotti. So two Spaniards at the front, one Frenchman, and then a chase led by Naya Kira with Ivan Frutos on his right-hand side. Quinn Pirit is currently sitting in sixth position.
So we don't have far to go. I don't know if there's enough water left between first and second at the moment for a big change here, because I think our man in front, who took out the lead early on and just defied running down, Sergio Cantoral, and by the way, took advantage of the fact that everybody else was stuck in one big group and they all got caught up on that first buoy and a lot of ground was lost. You've got to say that Vai Gayu, he's had all sorts of problems here. He got stuck a couple of times behind paddlers. He got his leg rope caught around another board, but he still somehow managed to get up and work his way through the field.
Vai Gayu is going to have to go into sprint mode pretty quickly if he wants to get a grab of this gold medal, with Sergio Cantoral with a 15-meter lead over the Frenchman. The Frenchman, though, is closing in fast.
He's finishing the fastest. He's finished. Now look at Cantarello. He's digging deep. I think he's heard the crowd and he knows that he's got a challenge on, so he's digging deep. Has Gayu got anything left? I don't think so.
And back-to-back winning gold here in Pattaya.
Psyched.
Sergio Cantoral from Alicante, Spain, the new world champion. We've got in second place the Frenchman Vai Gayu. The bronze medal will go to Nariakira, Shimazu Nariakira from Japan. The fourth place for Luis Perotti, fifth place Ivan Frutos, and finishing in sixth, Quinn Pirit. Miyahira, another Japanese, crossing the line, as well as Simon Ackermann from France. Now Joan Garcia. And let's see if there's any protest. Obviously, we had quite a bit of drama, or chaos at least, at those buoy turns.
I don't think it'll affect the winner, though. He was by himself. He was out in front.
The winner is pretty clean ahead. Sergio Cantoral, who had the best start. Vai Gayu did not have the best start, but was able to finish in second place.
All right, let's cross down now to our man on the spot, Johnny on the spot, except his name is Trevor. Let's cross down to the big Trev now, who's going to have a chat with our
Sergio, you are
world
the
champion.
gold medalist. You're the world champion in the juniors competitions for the technical race, and you have the entire, the whole of Spain behind you to support you. How was your race?
It was so really hard. The wind is pretty tough to manage with that quantity of turns and having to keep that high pace. No, like it's 1 kilometer. It's very hard.
It was definitely a long one, and you were right out in front the whole time. You got a fantastic start. You kept it the whole way.
5 minutes to the start.
What would you say to the rest of your family that aren't here and your friends watching from home?
So thank you very much for them. Without the Club Deportivo Pares family, it would be possible to do this. So I'm very thankful for them, for having them. And yeah, really happy.
All right, 3 cheers for Sergio then.
That's the entire club of Club Deportivo Pares, the Pares Sports Club, led, of course, by Daniel Pares. We saw a pretty emotional Alexia Soto, who was very unfortunate going into this competition. She injured herself and she couldn't take part in any of the races. She was a favorite in not just one, but a couple of disciplines. She couldn't take part, unfortunately, but Sergio Cantoral is going to bring a smile back on her face. Vaiganyu, silver medalist here in Pattaya, and the Japanese Shimazu Nariakira gets the bronze medal.